Tricey love it. What's up, Tricey? Love because I think I got a voice a little bit. Whatever, y'all. But look, y'all. Today I want to come talk about having a discussion about choices. Choices. Why choices are so important? Why do they matter? Are choices and decisions the same? And then I just want to list 3 ways to make some healthy choices. All right, y'all. Y'all already know. Before I jump in, it's hot. I stay in Michigan and Detroit, Michigan, first and foremost. But the way this heat is like out here, it's going to be a brutal summer. All right. Let me introduce myself before we jump on into this topic. My name is Patrice. I am the founder of Tricey Love. Tricey Love is a personal development brand created to help women heal, set boundaries, and build confidence through relatable, faith-rooted tools. Okay, y'all? I create digital workbooks, journals, and courses that speak directly to women, especially single moms and women of color such as myself, who are just tired of shrinking in places that don't see them. Tricey Love is about transforming your mindset, protecting your peace, and becoming the real you without any apologies. All right? So, now with that being said, let's jump on into this week's topic. I really want to talk about this, y'all. Y'all know these topics be like literally surrounding my life. Like I'm in the week of choices. So let's talk about it. And honestly, I didn't even want to come. I wanted to just pick a whole nother topic because it's like I got to make some choices. And look, I don't even want to talk. Whatever. But I think it's important to actually talk about it and have a discussion on it. And I do got notes down here. That's why I'm looking down, so bear with me. Y'all already know. All right. Why does choices matter, and why are they so important? All right. So choices actually allows us to feel empowered and to make decisions that align with our values and goals. Choices help us feel in control, do they not? And it boosts our motivation when we are able to choose. Like, if you ain't got no options, you'd be like, oh man. But if you got some options, you become a little bit more motivated. I got down here, making choices allow us to align and go after the things that we want. And every time I do that, I ask myself, what do you want? And does the choice make you align with the things that you want? You get what I'm saying? Just some reasons on why I feel like choices is important and why they matter. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all a quick little story, okay, on why I feel like choices are important. Because literally, y'all, I'm at a crossroads right now in my career, my relationship, my home, even my car. Even my car, and I'm surrounded by making some choices. Do I get a new ride? Do I sign a lease for another year? Or do I level up in my career? Or do I pivot and do something else? I'm literally at a crossword road. Damn. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, when we have options, there are choices we have to face. And if we want to reach new levels, y'all know I'm big on reaching new levels, going to new heights, experiencing new things. We have to just make choices. We have to make a choice. And I just remember hearing, I forgot his name. Y'all know I'm really not good with the names. But it's a motivation video, and he was mentioning how where we are right now is led by all the choices that we have made. And even hearing that, with that being said, it's like, dang, what do I want? Where am I going? You get what I'm saying? That's why it's important to change your mindset. That's why it's important to be self-aware of what you want. You know? It always brings me to, like I say, being self-aware and making sure I'm not hurting myself with my decisions. Okay? And right now, I'm faced with so many decisions, and how I decide on what I want to do, I ask myself. Is it aligned with my mission and my vision? Because y'all already know I'm on a mission and I have a vision. So is it aligned with that? The choices I gotta make, whether it's, like I say, my car, my house, is it going to align with my vision and my mission? And then I got, will it move me forward or will it hold me up? When I'm ready to make a decision, is this about to hold me? Look, I also said, look, the first thing I should have said was, what would Jesus do? Because for sure I'm going to pray about it. For sure I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to make sure it aligns with my mission. I'm going to make sure it aligns with what I want to do, my vision. And is this going to hold me up? Is this going to slow me down? Is this going to stop me? And then my third thing I asked myself, is this a big risk? Or how big of a risk am I taking once I've made my decision? Because we're going to talk about it. Because I also got down here on choices and decisions. Like, are they the same thing? Hold on, y'all, my son. But yeah, choices are important. Choices matter. So we can enhance our life satisfaction, We have the freedom to choose, and that alone can lead us to a great life satisfaction. Like I said before, if you don't have no options, you don't have no choices, are you really satisfied? Compared to having some choices, having the freedom to even make a choice. It's important. It matters. Our choices help us improve decision making and the ability to even evaluate our options. By us making so many choices, because over a lifetime, we done made so many choices. Now when we get presented with choices, we evaluate them like, hold on, I got options. Let me see which one will work best for me. We then start to consider our consequences, and we move accordingly. Do we not? When you got a lot of choices, and you can see that choice and be like, I know if I do that, I'm going to lead to that. You get what I'm saying? Or if I know if I don't do this, it can lead to that. So when you can consider your consequences, you can move accordingly. Now, I want to talk about the difference between choices and decisions. Let's talk about it. Okay? It seems like they should be similar, but they're not. They're different, of course. Because when I was doing my research, Google Text said choices is the act of picking something from a set of possibilities, while decisions is the final determination. So you have a lot of choices, whether you do or don't. You have a choice. You have choices. But once you made up your mind, once you have decided, then that's when it becomes a decision. That's when it becomes separate. Okay, so when you have options, you would make a choice. Let me say this. In other words, when you have options, you will make a choice. Compared to when you commit to one of those options, then you've made a decision. So, yes, our decisions matter. Yes, our choices matter on what we decide to do. It matters. It's important. Like I say, I'm in a week of having to make some decisions and having these options and having to choose. You get what I'm saying? And for me, this is big. This is big because I don't be wanting to make the wrong decision. And what if I have a lot of different good options to choose from? So it's like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. But doing that, waiting around trying to make a decision, or just procrastinating on what to choose, what to pick, what to decide on, that can take up some time. I know too much about it. Not wanting to make a decision can lead to weeks and years and months and years of us just being stuck. Hold on. Being stuck, making no type of movement because we fear that we're going to make the wrong decision. If we want to do some type of leveling up, if we want to have any type of new experience, we have to make some decisions. Oh my God. This is, it be deep for me, okay? So, look, make the choice. If you got to fail at it, fail, then make another just look, we are here to live and explore and experience. That's why when we making them decisions, we do ask, like, how big is this risk? Is the risk worth taking, or do you want to be where you always was at? You get what I'm saying? And that's with anything. That's with anything. It can go for any decision or any options you're presented. Make the choice. Fail if you have to, but keep going. Don't let it hold you up. Don't let nothing hold you up. Even a bad decision. Don't even let the bad decision. And look, I don't know why I'm thinking of it, but like marriage. Some people get married. I've never been married before, but some people get married and it don't be the right decision. What, that mean they gotta throw their life away? Some people get in a career and they don't be the right decision. They had all these options. You can do whatever you want to do, and you chose to do that and you don't like it. Is that the end of your life? No. Pivot. Do something else. Make another option. Or pick another option and make another decision. It gets that deep for me, y'all, because I'm in the midst of it right now. Like, honestly, I'm at a crossroad with my decisions and my options I have. So I always say, if there's a God, there's a way. We are never stuck. We are never stuck. As long as you breathe, you have breath in your body, you got some choices to make. All right, and now I'm about to wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle because I got some stuff I want to do anyway, y'all. But look, before I leave, I want to leave y'all with my perspective. Look here, just my perspective. Y'all can do some research. Y'all can ask around, to some more people if you want. But just my perspective on ways to make 3 ways to make some healthier choices. 1 second, y'all. Let me check on my little man. Okay. 3 ways to make some healthy choices. The first one I got down here. If y'all don't know me by now, y'all need to go check out some of my videos. Because this stuff be so, like, it sounds like I'm repeating the same thing sometimes. However, it's different categories that this can align with. But anyway, 3 ways to make some healthy choices. I got number 1. If it doesn't benefit you, let it go. And it's easier said than done, baby. Trust me. Like last week we talked about addictions. Some addictions is hard to walk away from because it's your addiction. You get what I'm saying? But some addictions need to be let go. And that's easier said than done. However, get to work. Get to work. We got stuff to do. So if it doesn't benefit you, let it go. Whether that's food, career, relationship, projects, friends, etc. If it does not benefit you, let it go. The second thing I got down here is, if it's a good risk to push you forward, go for it. If it's a risk that's going to elevate you, go for it. Shoot that shot. If you miss, try again. If that's what you want, remember we doing stuff that aligns with our mission and our visions, our goals. What do you want? That's why it's important to become self-aware, so we won't harm ourselves in our decisions that we make. The last thing I got down here, if it makes you feel good, go for it 2 times. I'm gonna go for it again because look here. That felt great. Not just to me, but to my spirit, my soul. It feels good. Okay? And God is good. So, hey, I say go for it. Go for it. And that's just my perspective on how I make my decisions. Alright, y'all? And then that's that. That's that. I'm about to go hit a skedaddle. I'm about to go focus on my little mans, get my life together so I can hit the road. I got some stuff I want to do today. And that's that, y'all. I want y'all to comment. Do me a favor. If you have stayed this long, please, y'all, like the video. I be wanting to see some likes. I be wanting my videos to get pushed out there to more people. Like, I want to grow my page naturally. I don't want to, you know, look, help me get seen more. So like the video, comment down, all that good stuff, share it, all that good stuff, especially if you know somebody needs to hear this, or if you know they need a little pep talk on making a decision, or it's okay, whatever. Tag them in it. Tag them, share it. But comment down some ways to make healthy choices. Like, what's your thought process when you make your healthy choice? How do you go about that? Comment down some ways. Help us out. You know? My perspective, I love sharing my perspective, but I love hearing different perspectives as well. Let's keep the chat going in the chat. Okay? And like I say, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the new subscribers, y'all. I'm so close to 700 subscribers. What? I just can't stop now. I can't stop now. That's why the consistency got me. But it's like I can't stop now. When I started, I only wanted 50 subscribers. I only wanted 50 subscribers, and y'all sticking around. Y'all like me, so I love y'all. I do. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for kicking it with me. Thanks for joining the discussion this week. I love y'all, and I will catch y'all in my next video, okay? Deuces. All right.